Hey everyone, Lindsay at Close Call Sports. You asked us to look at this, so just remember the phrase, pace of play.
A save situation.
After last night's save as a break, now 351 career
series in Los Angeles. And Kenley Jansen on for another save here this evening. And this crowd that showed up early, giving him the business, boy. I'm not sure what's going on here, but they love him out here, and he really gets into this.
Kenley Jansen's upset about something. Oh, you know what happened? Kenley Jansen only got 3 warm-up tosses, and now the umpire's going to stand in front of the plate and not let Kenley Jansen throw it to Manny Pena. And Jansen's incensed. Long walk in from center field, and he apparently didn't complete his warm-up tosses in the time allotted between innings. And so in the manner of trying to speed up the game, Kenley Jansen got just 3 warm-ups, and now his teammates trying to calm him down.
I don't like this at all. As a pitcher, I did not see him delay to an amount of time. I have not seen this yet. And this affects your livelihood. You want to get your arm warm, you want to get your arm ready, not just for the sake of your team, but also for the sake of health.
Props to the Atlanta broadcasters for picking up on the issue right away. San Diego's feed was still talking about 8 warm-up tosses, which went away about 5 years ago. The current pace of play rule, which MLB has now instructed umpires to really enforce, is you have a 2-minute timer between innings and pitching changes. The way they break it down is that with 25 seconds remaining on the timing clock, the umpire is supposed to signal, you have 1 more pitch. The pitcher must then throw that pitch at the 20-second mark, and also at 20 seconds, the public address announcer introduces the due-up batter. At 5 seconds remaining on the clock, the pitcher and batter will both be ready on the mound in the box respectively, and the pitcher must begin the windup.
The crowd knows what's going on too. They're yelling at him. I don't like this. I'm mad up in the booth.
Due to the commercial break, we don't have the entire 2 minutes to review, but we do have the final 30 seconds or so. The key to the whole thing is the name Alex Miniak, who is the public address announcer at Petco Park. So we'll listen for Alex to announce Manny Machado and know that that means we are at the 20-second mark.
Into the game, the former LA Dodger, the closer now for the Atlanta Braves in a save situation.
Well, after last night's save as a break, now 351 career saves for Kenley Jansen. Enters his 4th game. And these Padres are too familiar with Kenley Jansen's repertoire.
Now with the superimposed clock,
Dodger, the closer now for the Atlanta Braves in a save situation.
Well, after last night's save as a break, now 351 career saves for Kenley Jansen.
from here, it's quite obvious that what happened is Jansen simply ran out of time, and MLB really wants this enforced. Bill Miller's just doing what the league instructed him to do. When you're an umpire and the league is telling you that, you really don't have that much leeway given this precise job. So he tried to explain it, but again, you have the pace of play rules that aren't really coming from the players. But at the same time, part of the lifting of the lockout, and even before that with the prior CBA, the union actually agreed to MLB's pace of play rules, then and now. It's just that we don't usually see the results of what that all means unless something like this happens, and then we're left wondering how it happened. Well, the answer to that is it all started half a decade ago when clocks were first introduced.
He was distracted and really upset. Well, Kenley ought to be loose now and used to the mound. He's about to make his 6th pitch to Manny Machado.
Atlanta's crew gives us a little more context in a few seconds. Listen, it's pretty good.
Struck him out. That's how you answer it. This one on the ground, right to Dansby. He'll scoop that up. And Jansen's an out away from his 2nd Brave save.
Today, how they have the bullpen stacked, and the Braves are behind San Diego, so making it a little longer walk to get out there to the mound.
I didn't see him do anything that would warrant that. In other words, stop, talk to somebody, go really extra slow. I didn't see that.
We're told that it It took Kenley Jansen more than a minute and a half to get from the bullpen to the mound.
Which mathematically leaves less than 30 seconds to warm up.
So, if that's the way it's going to be, Kenley's going to have to make an adjustment, or there's going to have to be an accommodation for all the relief pitchers if they're going to take their time to get in and gather their thoughts to get them to the mound within the approved time between innings. Popped him up. Center of the diamond. Who wants it? Dansby Swanson right behind the hill, and the Braves win it. 5-2 your final score. Kenley Jansen and the home plate umpire will talk about procedures. And at the end of the day, no harm, no foul. Little drama in the ninth inning, but no drama for...
I can't begin to say how many times I've been in this position where I have to enforce a really unpopular rule I don't even like or agree with sometimes, but if I don't call what the supervisors want, I'm suddenly out of a job. Tough spot for your officials, as well as your players who don't like the rule. Visit us online at closecallsports.com, Twitter and Facebook at Close Call Sports. Thanks for sending this one in. We'll see you on the site.
I'm still upset over Jansen not getting to warm up, but the good news, Braves have now won